I have Meredith Cline and Caleigh Erickson, and they're from Proctor Academy. And most people know about Proctor, but why don't you just give us a little thumbnail sketch of where it is and what it is?
Well, Proctor is a private high school located smack dab in the middle of Andover.
Right.
It pretty much makes up Andover, but grades 9 through 12.
And what grades are you all in?
We're both juniors.
Juniors.
Okay. Well, you've just been somewhere exciting and done something wonderful. Tell us about the Proctor Overseas program. I think it sounds very exciting.
We went to France for 9 weeks to study and go to school over there with 7 other students from Proctor.
Now, where did you stay?
We stayed in Brittany, which is the westernmost point of France, in a small little town called Caleigh. And we went to school there with the other French students.
Well, how many years of French did you all have before you went over there?
I had 2.
Okay, and how did you get along with it?
It was difficult, but I learned a lot, and I'm not taking French when I get back, but I hope to study it again because it really opened my eyes to how much fun the language is.
Oh, that's a nice way to put it. How about you? How many years did you have?
I had 5.
Oh my goodness.
So it was still hard to communicate at first, but I ended up learning a lot and becoming a lot better and talking in normal ways with people.
They speak so quickly.
Oh, yes.
Half of it is being able to understand what they're saying, and then the other half is being able to control your face so that you don't look as confused as you really are.
Good for you. Oh, well, did you stay in an inn or a private home?
We stayed with host families. Each Proctor student had their own host family. All of the kids, the French students, were around our age and in the same grade. So they were all pretty much friends together, which was really helpful.
Well, did you find, because where you were in Brittany is sort of far away, certainly from the centers of commerce, did you find a culture shock? Were they tuned into being a teenager like you all are?
Yes, but in different ways.
How?
They had different technology, different things that they liked to do, ways that they had fun together, different phrases, nothing was different in a bad way. It was all just very, very different from us.
What was, I'm going to ask each of you this, what was the thing that you remember most about the trip? What was the most fun?
My host family. I had a family that was completely different from mine. I had a huge family of 6, so it was kind of difficult to get used to, but it's a bond that I hope to keep, and the plan is that all of our host siblings will actually be coming to the States for 2 weeks.
Oh,
so
great.
It's great that
so
we get
you will
to
be
see them
able to
again.
keep this up, and you will probably write back and forth, email, I guess, back and forth.
Email and everything,
Yeah. And what's your favorite memory?
Probably the same thing, my host family and the people that I met that I'll never forget.
But did you have a chance to travel at all?
Yeah, we did. About halfway through the trip, we went for 2 weeks, traveling mostly by train, all around France. Where is everything?
We went to Normandy, Paris, Périgord,
Bordeaux,
La Rochelle, tons of places that were completely different from one another.
Oh, yes. So that really gave you a contrast from your really country village. And you probably loved Paris. What'd you like best in Paris?
Oh, goodness. I think the best part was how different the entire city was. It was one city, but there were so many aspects of it where you could have different history or different cultures all in one city. So that was really cool.
Good for you. How about you?
I just loved all the history and the architecture and the culture there, seeing everything. And
Well, you all are the best argument for that program. Did everyone else have as much fun as you did?
Definitely,
I think
by
so.
far. Everyone loved it.
And all of your host families will probably, the children will be coming back.
Yeah, that's the
Well, oh, great. Well, thanks a million, and come back again sometime.
Thank you for having us.
we will.
When KVM returns, Susan Bryant of New London Hospital will sit down for her final segment with Dr. Gary Jones in this edition of About Your Health. We'll be back after this break.